What's up, guys? Welcome to Big Boy Paranormal. I hope you're ready for this. It's part 2 of my demon series. Today we're going to be talking about possession. Now, there's always been a bunch of questions. If you're anything like me, anyways, I'm always asking questions. I'm the type that I always want to know why. Why, about everything. So why do demons possess human beings? Well, to be honest, nobody really knows a direct answer to that, but let's check out a couple videos here. It shines a little bit of light on it, I guess. Several different explanations for this, but let's check this out here real quick.
When people think about the fall of the devil, people always say it was pride, which is true. But another key thing is the rejection of the incarnation. The devil just couldn't accept that God would take on human form in the person of Jesus Christ, and then human flesh would be elevated higher than him in the heavenly realm. Because when Jesus ascended into heaven, he ascended in his glorified body. So then human flesh was now greater than Lucifer. So the rejection of the incarnation, which is why why do demons possess human bodies? Because the devil wishes to mimic God. God took on human form, and the devil, in his own twisted sense, believes that he takes on human form by possessing a human body. So it is.
So that priest, couldn't think of the word, believes that the devil is jealous of God because God come to earth in human form as Jesus Christ. So now Satan is jealous of that. Now, I've always been taught that Satan was jealous of humans in themselves. That's why Satan turned against God in the first place, because he was jealous that God even made human beings. But, nobody knows. But let's check out a couple other videos. There's a big link between demon possession and mental health. There's just a fine line that crosses right there. A lot of mental health issues can mimic demon possessions, or vice versa, however you want to look at it. There's a certain criteria you have to meet before the church will perform an exorcism. Let's take a look at this here.
There's stages of demonic attack. First stage, you wouldn't be able to really know any difference between anxiety problem or depression or something spiritual going on. In stage 2, it starts to get...
See, there's the mental health, and that's why a lot of these people, if it is a demon and they do start becoming possessed, they go to these doctors and they're treating them for mental health, and it's not getting any better because they don't have a mental health issue. It's a demon issue. Sorry, I'm kind of belching a little bit for my coffee. But anyways, that's why, these possessions go on so long, because nobody really knows what it is. So these doctors are treating them for mental health disorders whenever really it's not a mental health disorder.
Get more severe. Night terrors, nightmares, anxiety, loss of reality. We call that demonic obsession. And then it can lead into, if it's not treated, into demonic oppression. That's when you start to see physical illnesses. The ability to speak in languages that you've never studied. Superhuman strength. I've seen a 12-year-old girl knock 6 200-plus pound guys off of her. Clairvoyance and clairaudience. I've even seen their eyes change. I've seen pupils change from what is a standard human pupil to something that would be identical to something you'd see on a snake. There's also, characteristically, in every one of these cases, a disdain for religious or blessed objects.
I do agree. I have always heard it. I say I agree like I've been an exorcist or something. I'm not. I've never encountered a demon, don't want to. I watch a lot of videos. I kind of read up on some of the things, I'm just always curious. But what I have always been told and been taught, everything that I found that I could read, demon possessions usually always comes in 3 stages. You know, first it'll start off, you'll just have a streak of bad luck. Okay? Like everything in your life is going wrong. You can't seem to break free from it. So then the second stage, you know, there's been studies about demon possessions, all that. People still don't believe, and that's fine. That's okay. It may not be real. I don't know. I know what I believe, and I can tell you what I believe, but I don't have proof. I don't have scientific evidence to back it up. But let's take a look at just a couple videos here. It's just crazy how these people act different, how they talk different. It's just creepy as shit. It really gave me the creeps whenever I took a look at these little clips here. Okay, this little clip is from Isaiah Saldivar. Sorry if I said it wrong, but let's take a look at this. This guy, I've seen a few of his videos. He covers a lot of this stuff, but let's check this one out here.
Okay, the story we're covering today is a really dark and sad one. If you're young, this video is not for you. If you're like probably 16 and under, click off this video. This lady 2 years ago said that her son was demon possessed, ended up killing her son and shoving him in a suitcase, and they've just arrested her, and now she's on trial right now. And what she does on trial is shocking. She literally starts manifesting a demon on trial. So here's the headline. Mother arrested nearly 2 years after her 5-year-old son, Caro Jordan, was found dead in a suitcase. A mother who allegedly killed her 5-year-old son and stuffed his body in a suitcase, believing the boy was possessed. So she did this because she said the boy was possessed by a demon, when in reality, we're going to find out she was actually the one possessed by a demon. Guys, understand when heinous acts like this happen, it's usually rooted in the fact that a demon told her to do this, or a demon tells people to do this. Society doesn't know what to do about it, but the Bible gives us an antidote, and that is exorcism. That is to cast demons out of people. There's a reason why, Mark 1:39, Jesus went from synagogue to synagogue casting out demons. There's a reason why Jesus gave the disciples power to cast out demons. This is needed in society today. These heinous crimes are usually the result of a demon. Okay, so she's arrested after running for 2 years. They couldn't find her for 2 years. DeJuan Anderson was taken into custody by U.S. Marshals in California, a suburb of Los Angeles, on Thursday. It's still a somber day, but very, very pleased and happy that we have who we believe was involved in a tragic murder case. At this time, the investigation can move forward, okay? So the alleged murderous mother, who had been on the lam? I don't know what that means. Since April 2022, is being held in California as she waits expedition in Indiana. All right. She was suspected to have killed her son, Jordan, at her Louisville area home, and was assisted by another woman, Dawn Elaine Coleman, to get rid of his body in a heavily wooded area. Jordan's body was found in a brightly colored suitcase with "Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada" written across it by a mushroom hunter in April 16, 2022. So she put her son in a suitcase. Again, so demonic, so dark, so sad. Investigators took nearly 6 months to identify the body. Police said he was found clean and clothed and believe he was already dead when he was placed in the suitcase. So here's a suitcase she placed him in. Again, so demonic, so dark, so vile. A warrant was issued, okay. Before the boy's death, she'd made a series of Facebook posts accusing her son of being demonic and needing an exorcism. So she's posting on Facebook, "My son's possessed and needs an exorcism," and then ends up, the demons in her told her to kill her son, which is just so tragic. All right. Okay, let's see. Face flushed up. Coleman, who had been staying with the mother and son in their Louisville home, admitted to walking into a bedroom where she witnessed Anderson laying on top of the child with his face flushed against the mattress. She said it was already done when she walked in the room, and Anderson asked her to help put Caro in a trash bag and then put him in the suitcase. So sad. The two then drove to Washington County in Indiana to dump the suitcase containing the boy's body. An autopsy report showed he died from electrolyte imbalance, most likely due to vomiting and diarrhea, which led to dehydration. So tragic. All right, so they catch her. Now, look at what happens here. They catch her. This is going to be her trial. This is what I want you guys to see. This is her on trial. Creepy. Recently, 100% demon possessed, and I want you to see how the demon manifests itself in this trial. Look at this.
Now, when I watched this, I didn't really see what he's talking about when he says the demon manifests itself. But let's just watch it. I don't want to try to explain, but it is creepy.
This is just the evilness in the world today.
S1833, state of Indiana.
Look at this.
I mean, look at her. Look at her. She's smiling while she's on trial for killing her son. What is wrong with people?
John Anderson. Miss Anderson, for the record, would you state your full name, please?
Yes, I am Princess Califia Hatan Tupac II.
Okay, so he says, state your name, and her response is, I'm Princess Califia Hatan Tupac II. You know what's crazy is I've heard demons say these ancient names before. There was a famous boxer that was arguing back and forth with someone I covered a long time ago, and he was saying, you know, I'm so-and-so from the tribe of so-and-so. These demons are ancient, and right here, literally, she's in court. This has just happened, and the demon speaks out of her and says the demon's name. The demon's name is Califia Hatan Tupac II. So blatantly demonized. Society has no clue what to do. And I didn't cover it in this video, but they're now trying to do a medical examination, a psychiatric examination on her because they're saying, oh, she's just psycho. No, she's not psycho. She's demon possessed. And the demon's literally talking right here. Look at this.
Representing the entity, Dejan Anderson.
So the demon says its name. If you don't believe in demons, I don't know what to tell you about this. What do you say to this? Now the demon speaks out of her and says, I'm representing the entity. That is, the demon lives in her. According to Matthew 12, demons live in us, and they call us their home. And then she says, I'm representing the entity Dejan Anderson, which is the girl's name.
Anderson.
You're known as Dejan Anderson.
I'm representing the entity as Dejan Anderson.
Straight manifesting a demon here.
And your date of birth?
My date of birth is February 2nd, 1961.
And that would make you how old?
That'll make me 63 years old.
Which you know she's not 63. This is the demon talking. She is not 63 years old.
And the last 4 digits, your social security number?
I do not have a social security number. I have a declaration of nationality underneath the Washita Moors of the Indigenous People of the United Nations, Chapter 221593.
You can see in her eyes that demon's just manifesting.
What's your address?
My address is
That is a loud beep. I apologize for that. Wow.
That is loud.
That is so loud. I'm
Contact
sorry.
telephone number?
I don't know my contact number by heart. I believe it.
That is so loud.
Influence of any drugs, including alcohol today?
No, I'm not.
You read and understand the English language?
Yes, I do.
If I say something you don't understand, will you let me know?
I will most definitely will.
Miss Anderson.
Man, she needs deliverance.
Officer Music, who's investigated this, looked for you for the past 2 years, and Prosecutor Hunt have charged you with 3 counts of criminal conduct. Count 1 is murder as a felony. Would indicate that between April the 10th, 2022, and April the 16th, 2022, in Washington County, state of Indiana.
Now that video clip is very weird, and I don't know if maybe that is just a mental disorder, but I mean she spoke, how do I say it, not necessarily in the third person, but she talked like she wasn't there, like it was something else speaking through her. Oh, maybe it could be like a DID, which is, you know, the old name was split personality. Maybe she just got another identity that's who is speaking at that point in time. I don't know. I do know her actions was weird. You know, she come in the courtroom smiling, and I do believe, because I do believe in demons. Now, I do believe, maybe not this case, but there are some cases that I do believe was a demonic possession. Matter of fact, I'll be covering one. I forget the guy's name, but they made a movie about it. The movie was called The Devil Made Me Do It. That was based on a true story. So I will be covering that at some point. But now I've watched documentaries about serial killers, And I remember one, and I believe it was in New York. But the name, what the news named this serial killer was the lipstick killer. Now, the lipstick killer, after he would kill, and he only killed women, but he would take their lipstick and write on the mirror, "Help me." So to me, that tells me that this individual isn't in control. And he's crying out for help. He wants this to stop. He doesn't want to be killing, but whatever is controlling him is what's killing. So I don't know. That's just my theory. People speculate and got all sorts of theories about this stuff, but let's check out another couple videos here of people that was believed to be possessed. It's a very short clip, and I actually covered this in one of my scary reaction videos. I've seen this clip before, but man, it is just creepy as shit. So check this out here. Every time I watch that clip, it just creeps me the hell out. For me, personally, that has got to be the creepiest clip of demonic possession I have ever seen. It gives me chicken skin every time I watch it, and I don't like it. That's weird, man. And how do you explain some of this behavior? A lot of people don't believe in demons, but how do you explain the change in voice, the speaking the different languages? Did you see her face? Somebody leave a comment. Explain that to me. So let's check out this other clip here. It doesn't show his face a whole lot, but just listen to his voice. It's so creepy.
Yo, take 1 minute to watch this clip of this demon manifest and tell me that we're not in a serious spiritual war.
Sir, you gotta repent, sir. You gotta repent, sir, for murdering babies.
All right, now watch this.
This
Why?
is a doctor.
Because it's a sin before God.
Why?
Wow.
Stinky breath.
Yeah,
Why?
that's pretty evil of you, sir.
Yeah, I am.
And I hope and pray that you...
Yeah. Ah,
Well, that's what you do to babies, huh?
yeah, I love it.
You love it, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I hope that you come to Christ, sir.
Oh, I never go to Christ.
I hope that you come to Christ,
No,
sir.
I don't go to Christ.
Yeah,
I don't listen to Christ.
You will have a darkened heart, sir.
I do have a darkened heart. Yeah.
You have a darkened heart.
I do, very, very much so.
And you will stand before God in judgment day.
Yes, I
one day.
will. Every day.
You will stand before God in judgment
Yes,
day.
I will.
one day.
Every day.
All of the babies that you
I
have
love it.
killed.
I love it.
Yeah, keep tearing the babies
Yeah,
apart.
I will.
Keep tearing the babies
I
apart.
will.
Dr. Centennial, you got a phone
Keep
call.
tearing the babies apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir. The babies, their blood screams from the ground.
Like, what the hell? Who talks like that? And did you notice how quickly his demeanor changed when the security guard come over and talked to him? It's like he just flipped back to normal. Now, I want to just throw this last little video clip in. Supposed to be an image of the demon that shows up in sleep paralysis, I believe. But let's check this one out.
If you've seen this man in your dreams, you're not alone. This is
Hat
Hat-Man, a nightmare demon shared by hundreds of thousands of people around the world. First, you'll wake up in the middle of the night unable to move at all. Then, you'll feel a pressure on your chest that incites a feeling of suffocation in your state of paralysis. And the worst part, there's nothing you can do. That's when Hat-Man will approach you. Most experts will say he's just a figment of your imagination, but hundreds of thousands of people have seen him without ever hearing of him.
So, yeah, that's my question. If this is just a figment of your imagination, how is it that hundreds of thousands of people across the world has the exact same imagination? I am a firm believer that the Hat Man is demonic in nature, and he appears to all different kinds of people. You don't even have to be experiencing sleep paralysis to see the Hat Man. So, I don't know. Folks, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about demons and demon possession. Get ready for part 3. Part 3, we're going to dive in and study an actual case of demon possession. So click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.